Hello everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Survival. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day, and as always my friends, if you want to continue supporting this series, then do be sure to head down below the video and drop a like rating. I'd very much appreciate it, my friends, and of course, if you're new around here, then consider joining us by either subscribing or via the join button. Now, as you can see, I've worked a little bit on this room since the last episode to add in this staircase. We've got a little under the stairs utility area here, and then we have the staircase which goes up to the third floor in the woodland mansion. However, this is not going to be the room we work on in today's episode. We are going to be doing, hopefully, again, time permitting, two things. We are going to be making a fully automatic pumpkin and melon farm. That is right, my friends. At long last, we're going to undertake that project, and it is going to be a fantastic time. Yet another couple things that we'll be able to go ahead and start bulk storing. Now, the good thing about doing pumpkins and melons is you don't require a lot of these items to get a whole bunch of emeralds. In fact, to be honest, arguably speaking, pumpkins and melons are probably the best things to trade if you want an absolute mass amount of emeralds. So I'm very much looking forward to going ahead and undertaking this project. So since the last episode, yeah, I did that staircase, but in addition to that, what I also did is I made a large room somewhere. I think it's in here, actually. If I was to go ahead and go through here, and then through here we go, my friends. So this is the room we have to work with, and I've already created the farm in a creative test mod. So believe it or not, for the most part, I actually know exactly what I'm doing for once, which is, I've got to say, a rather pleasant change. So here's what we're going to go ahead and do, my friends. We're going to start off with the output. Okay, we're going to start from the finish. We're going to do the output first. So we're going to just like walk up this corridor here on the second floor, and then we'll be able to just walk over here and start picking up our various wares. So got ourselves a bunch of chests. I'm thinking 3 double chests worth will be a pretty good amount to start off with, because of course when you think about it, we're going to get melon slices more than anything, right? So yeah, we're going to get melon slices and of course pumpkin blocks as you know, as is as well. So that's going to be awesome. So yeah, we have a 9x9 space on the inside here, and this is where the farms are going to be. Now, judging by the height of this room, I would say that we may be able to fit in 3 layers of farm, maybe even 4 layers of farm. You know, that would be very, very nice, my friends. It really, really would be. So like I say, my friends, we're starting off from the finish. So let's grab all of these chests and put them in rather like that. And what we're going to do in addition to that is we are going to add in some hoppers. So hoppers like that, and then we're going to bring them all the way over to the edge here. So, you know, as we go ahead and have the minecart going on the rail above this, all of these will pick up and all of them will start going into the chests here. So the idea with this is that the minecart hoppers, which will be running on top of this, won't get backed up. Okay, that is the thing we are trying not to do. Okay, so we've got some chiseled stone bricks, we've got some various other wares here, you know, powered rails and various other bits and bobs. All we need to do is start placing the rails in, really. In fact, powered rails, I don't think, I mean, if we use detector rails instead, I think we could be onto a bit of a winner here, my friends. So, like I say, we're sort of doing this backwards, right? We're starting off with the collection system, which I think, to be honest with you guys, is probably a good idea. So let's go and get rid of all of these torches, and we're going to add in the base platform here. Now, what we're also going to need to do is we are going to need to place in a block in the direct center here. So 4 blocks either side. Yep, 4 blocks on all sides. Okay, that's looking pretty cool. So here's all of the rails we have going on here. We are going to have it go in an anti-clockwise direction, because why the heck not? So let's have ourselves a detector rail, powered rail, and then we'll just continue doing this, you know, sort of along the way here. The intention is we make it sort of squiggle around all of the track here, all of the platform here, and then just sort of wind back a little bit, I guess. So yeah, let's go and put in another one, and maybe you can do a little bit of a zigzag here. Basically, we want the minecart to be traveling at max speed no matter what, because I feel like that is just going to be the best way of doing things, right? So let's go ahead and get rid of that, do a little bit of a U-turn here, maybe place in another detector rail, rather like this. Yeah, I think this is working pretty good so far. So let's go ahead and keep on going here. I'm just trying to make sure I get as much speed out of this as I possibly can. So in this case, we have to go ahead and add a little bit of a squiggle, but then we sort of go round the corner here. And I'll tell you what, we'll do one more here and then connect it all up. And believe it or not, that's pretty much done. So if we really wanted to, we could go ahead and start grabbing some of this wood back. We're going to make ourselves a crafting table real quick. I mean, we're going to need one nearby anyway, so we could start crafting ourselves melon blocks, right? But what we're wanting to do here is make ourselves a minecart with a hopper. So let's go and grab that real quick, and all we're going to do is we're going to push it, and hopefully it should just keep circling around this place, you know, perfectly fine. Yeah, that's looking pretty good so far. The next thing we need to do is we need to start placing in all of the dirt. And of course, the water source is going to be required as well. So we can till the land and get ourselves some good looking farmland. Okay, so let's go and get that in real quick. Alrighty guys, so I'm trying to figure out in terms of logic what we should do next. I'm thinking that planting in the seeds would probably be the best way to go. Because once we've done that, we can get ourselves the row of observers and also the pistons in that will, of course, you know, push out the produce and put it into the minecart hopper. So let's go ahead and do all of that real quick. And what we're going to do very, very simply is just alternate this. So we're going to have pumpkin on this row here. And thanks to the resource pack and Xisumavoid's vanilla tweaks, I can easily distinguish what is a pumpkin and what is a melon. The pumpkins, of course, being the orange stalk, and then the melons being the green. So that's very, very nice. So let's go and grab all of that, place it all in. There we go. All right, so what we need to do now is we need to begin on placing in the various other things. So here we go, my friends. The observers will be facing into the, you know, the crops below, because believe it or not, nowadays when a pumpkin grows off of the stem, it gives the stem a block update, which is very, very cool. So what we need to do is place in the pistons upside down above all of the dirt blocks. So if we're very, very good, we might be able to go ahead and do this pretty easy like. Alrighty guys, so far so good. We're starting to replace the dirt here with the observers, and thanks to the tiny little hitbox, we can go ahead and have all of the observers go into the correct place so that the redstone bit is always at the back. So yeah, that is absolutely perfect. So what we need to do after that is we need to place blocks above the pistons. So when we place, well, if we were to place redstone on top of the pistons and the pistons extend, the redstone will just pop off, right? So we need to go ahead and place the blocks on top of the pistons and not the observers, right? So as you can see, my friends, we have all of the observers in. We've got ourselves some glass surrounding the outside here, so hopefully none of the blocks wind up, or none of the produce, more to the point, winds up, falling outside. That would be less than ideal, of course. So, the next thing we need to do, very, very simply, is grab ourselves out some redstone here, grab ourselves some blocks, and then, like I say, start placing in blocks above the pistons with the redstone going in between. So, like this. Yeah, nice and easy. A bit of a checkerboard pattern, basically, my friends. So, yeah, let's go and get all of this in. And believe it or not, ladies and gents, that is the first layer of this fully automatic pumpkin and melon farm done. There you go. Fully automatic pumpkin and melon farm. Now, obviously, it's probably going to take a little bit before they actually start producing anything because, you know, I haven't bone mealed it yet. I probably could, to be honest. Like, maybe if I just, like, start putting some stuffs in here, I could probably grab yourself a bunch of bone meal and then sort of force grab it a little bit. Maybe speed it up a wee bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of down to do that. Let's do that. Let's bone meal all of the crops real quick. Well, this is a little bit awkward, isn't it? I'm going ahead and bone mealing. Oh, jeez. Going ahead and bone mealing all of this. But, yeah, every time I do so, and every time the crops grow, the pistons activate. Okay, well, to be honest, I should have expected it. But, yeah, still, this is so weird. Oh, my goodness me. It's pretty awesome, guys. It's pretty awesome. But, of course, what we're going to do is make it even more awesome, okay? We're going to make it even more awesome. How, you may ask? We're going to add ourselves some more layers. That's what we're going to do. So, it's very, very simple how this is going to work. We're simply going to go ahead and get rid of these particular blocks here and replace them with hoppers. That is right. So, hopper, and then we need to start going up, I guess. So hopper, 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 hopper. All the hoppers are mine. All right. So yep. Again, hopper in there, and then we bring up a hopper line. Sweet! Alright, and now all we need to do is add in another platform here. And this is going to be where the second layer of minecart is going to go. Alrighty, folks. So the thing that we needed to bear in mind with this particular layer is the fact that these detector rails will probably be able to power redstone underneath it. So what I had to do was be very, very careful with my placement of these detector rails and to make sure that I put it above the solid block. So where these gaps are is where the detector rails should absolutely not go. Now, since we have ourselves a checkerboard pattern, I was just able to use my brain here and just go diagonally and make sure that these are all above solid blocks and not the redstone. So basically what I mean is if we go ahead and start pushing this bad boy, then it shouldn't activate any of the pistons down below. Right? That is my fond hope anyway. Yep, seems to be pretty good, guys. Awesome. Alright, so all we need to do now is add in another dirt layer and carry on with this thing. And yeah, I think this is going to be a 3-layer tall farm, my friends. I'll tell you what. You know, once you get past the, functionality of it, it actually kind of looks alright. Especially, you know, once we go ahead and start adding in some various decorations, yeah, I think this could look really cool. Huh. So I'm going ahead and replacing these chiseled stone bricks with observers, and I just came to realize this is a pretty cool texture variation. Chiseled stone bricks and the top of pistons, they look pretty good together. I don't know about you guys, but I don't feel like I use pistons in regular building. Like, I always feel like they're just limited to doing redstone stuffs, but I've never really considered, oh hey, I could actually probably use this in building to enhance my building skills, come up with something new and interesting that I've not done before. You know, I don't know, man. I think I should broaden my horizons, as it were. And ladies and gentlemen, aside from going ahead and force growing all of the crops, yeah, this thing is now officially there. We have all 3 layers done, and I think all we need to do really, off camera probably, is go ahead and decorate this, make it look a little bit better. But guys, this is very, very nice. And as you can see, we are starting to get a slight supply of produce coming in, which of course is very, very nice. So yeah, guys, all we need to do now really is clear out all of our inventory and whatnot, and then get back to doing some decorating. We're going to go to the entrance room and do some decorating there. But first of all, I want to go ahead and force grow all of the crops. And ladies and gents, we're now pretty much there. There is one thing that I wanted to try out, and that was putting a bit of glowstone in the middle there. Maybe a light source might speed up the growth a little bit, because it is pretty much in total darkness at the minute. In fact, talking of darkness, we should probably do ourselves a favor here and ensure that we have enough light. Oh my goodness me, there's already a couple creepers in there. Well, that's not scary or anything. Can you see them? Can you see them in there, guys? Can you freaking see them? Oh jeez. All right. Please, I don't want to die. Wait, how many are there? Is there a third one? What? Was there 3 creepers in there? If there was, then I'm a little bit sad. That shouldn't be the case, man. Jeez. Wow, okay. Right, anyways, I want to go get some glowstone. I want to put that in the middle, and then, yeah, we will go ahead and call this project officially complete for today. Yep, this thing is nicely starting to supply itself, which is very, very cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about there. This thing is officially finished. We've got glowstone in the center of all of the farmland areas, and I don't know if it's like the placebo effect, but I feel like it's increased the rate in which these pulse, and therefore, you know, we get more drops. So here's the thing, this middle chest here is always going to be the least populated one. The reason that is because this left one has got hoppers coming into it from the top 2 layers, and same with the bottom one here on the right. It's also getting a bunch of drops from there. So yeah, this middle one is always going to be the least populated, but guys, check it out. We are garnering a nice supply of pumpkins and melons, and I think all we need to do really is start A, decorating this, and B, getting some farmer villagers up here so we can get ourselves our freaking multitude of emeralds once again, guys. So, for now though, what we're going to do is we're finally going to go ahead and decorate the entrance room. It's about freaking time, isn't it, my friends? I mean, I don't know why I've been putting it off. I mean, it's probably going to be super simple. Just get the carpets going on in here, get this little area revamped, get Spike the cat here, Ollie the dog here, the comment question of the video book here. Oh man, it's gonna be a nice looking room. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab myself a bunch of decorative resources. Going to start off with the carpets probably, and then go from there, I guess. Yeah, this is going to be freaking sweet, guys. Alrighty, guys. So we just gathered a little bit of wood, and I think we're about ready to get this thing underway. So yeah, there we go. We've got the comment question of the video area here. We've got some carpets here for Ollie and Spike. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is place in some logs, rather like this. And we're going to make a little bit of a prison for this guy, because he deserves to be in prison. He's a freaking butthead. I mean, why would you not want to put an evoker in prison? He deserves it. He deserves it. He's been a bad evoker. Freaking sending out his little Vex minions, you butthead. Yes, you are. You are a butthead. Right, so here's what I need to do now. I need to try... I need to make sure... I'm kind of nervous, actually. How... Could I just make this thing teleport? Right, okay, it's teleport over there? Teleport over there, here somewhere? Is it in here? Is it upstairs? Oh boy, this might take a while to find, actually. I don't know where it's gone. I genuinely have no idea where it's gone. Judging by the direction, though, I would have to suggest that maybe it went over there, here. Eggy? Ah, dang blast it! I don't know where the egg has gone, man. I think I might have to start ripping through my redstone, because by the looks of the purple particles, it looked like it went behind here. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, well, yeah. That didn't go to plan, did it? Huh? That really did not go to plan. Okay, right, what do we want to do here? So I want to probably go ahead and put glass in. Sorry, some iron bars in. I mean, if we're doing a jail, it makes sense, doesn't it? So, yep, let's do that. Do that. Okay, and then do that. Boop. There we go. The only thing is, I'm pretty sure if I went above him, he'd be able to see me. So I think I may have to put slabs up here temporarily for a second. And then figure something out. Maybe in the corners here, we continue having this. I mean, you know, the pillager kind, they put iron golems in cages, right? They put them in prisons. So my thinking is, oh, hey, well, if they do that, then I don't see a reason why I can't go ahead and start imprisoning their kind, huh? You know? Makes sense to me. It makes sense to me, ladies and gents. Right, I just need to do this section here as well. There we go. And we can put the lectern back in with the comment question of the video. This top section here, I think I'm just going to go ahead and put like a piece of glowstone in. Give him a little bit of light, you know. We've got to give him his rights and all that kind of stuff, don't we? Do we have any glowstone? Oh my goodness me, we don't have any glowstone. Well, that sucks. Ah, that's where the dragon egg is. It teleported outside. Huh, the particle effects would not have suggested that. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get rid of it. And all we are going to do is place it somewhere else. Maybe we could just put it back on top of the cage, right? So we've got that dragon egg. Let's get up here real quick. And, you know, we've got to give it pride of place. You know what I'm saying? So, in fact, do you know what we should do? I mean, I was going to suggest that we put it on top of here, so it's like, you know, front and center. You know what? I think we can make that work, right? Yeah. In fact, if I put that on there... Ah, yeah, it would be hovering. Okay, well, that's a thing. Should we just have a hovering egg? It does look a bit strange, doesn't it? Alright, so... By the looks of it, it went back outside again? Yeah? Went outside. Oh, there it is. This is so weird, man. Alright, guys, give me a sec. We're going to try and figure out this dragon egg situation. Alright, folks, so here we go. We've got Ollie back in now as well. So, yeah, the setup's complete here. But what we're going to do over here is something a little bit more unorthodox and probably quite dangerous as well. We are going to be placing end crystals, ladies and gentlemen, which is something that I really don't build with very often. And for the most part, that's for good reason. Because they are, like, incredibly dangerous. Like, incredibly dangerous. So, can we place glass in first? Boom. Oh, you can. Okay, good-o. Good-o. That's good to know. That's good to know. All right, let's get you in as well. Can I continue to place glass around this? No. Oh, no. Okay, that's terrible. We're going to have to piston push the rest of the things in place. Ah. Could I... Okay, I could do that. Uh-huh. Could I place a bit of glowstone up top here? Is there something I could do? Yep, seems to be. All right. Well, so far... Oh, I'm so nervous, man. I feel if I click wrong once, that's it. I have blown up a very, very large section of my base. Oh, man, I really messed up here. I really messed up here. Okay. Oh, you see, now I want to do something different. I want to put, like, glass in the corners and then glass panes in between, because I don't really like how it's looking so far. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Ha! I'm not panicking. Okay, just don't misclick. Is there, like, a hitbox for this? Oh, my God. That's the hitbox for it? Oh, no wonder I can't place things in. Jesus. All right. I can break that block. And I can break that block. Okay. Okay, good-o. Oh, it's so dangerous. All right. So, somehow, I've got to go ahead and piston push the blocks in place, guys. I've got to go ahead and try to do that because I want to make this place look cool. I want to have, like, different artifacts from the different, like, dimensions and stuff. You know, we've got the evoker here. We've got the, you know, we've got the dragon egg up there. We've got end crystals. Oh, man, this is so freaking dangerous, dude. Holy guacamole. All right, guys, we're going to try it, though. We're going to try it. Well, guys, there's always one other way of doing this, come to think of it. If I was to surround this thing and then flood it, then I should be able to get away without making any mess. I hope. All right, so let's place it in. I can't... Really? You can't even place in water? That's unbelievable. All right, well... Yep. Is that, seems to be filling it up. Oh. Yay! Everything's fine! Woohoo! Alright. Oh, jeez. Hey. No need to panic there, Ollie. No need to panic. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Jeez, man. Oh, thank goodness I remembered that water stops explosive damage. Oh, my goodness me. All right, guys. Let's try this again, huh? Ah, there we go, my friends. The intended effect is indeed there. Looking very, very cool. All right, so all we need to do is replicate it on this side real quick. That should be pretty simple. So place in all of those things. We need these slabs back, of course. Rather like so. And then now is the time we go on top. Place it in. Put the glowstone in. And bada bing, bada boom, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking good. As long as a creeper doesn't come in here and blow up, we should be fine. We should be totally fine, my friends. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Famous last words and all that. Oh, man. Well, guys, thankfully, we are just about there. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to finish off decorating this thing with the old favourite. We've got some flower pots here, so let's go ahead and get some in real quick. Yeah, there we go. One of each. There we go. Okay, and then we can do, like, a couple over here as well. Boop, boop, and boop. And we also need to place the painting back in, because apparently that got misplaced. Boop. Nope, ideally a different one. Ideally a different one. Oh, hello. Yep, that's cool. I like it. 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 Okay. I feel like there's still something to be done here, though. Maybe we just, like, block off. Like, just put the logs in and sort of block this off a little bit. Yeah, I think we can make it work, guys. I think we can make it work. Give me just a second. We'll finish this thing. And ladies and gentlemen, lo and behold, we're just about there. This entrance room, I would say, is officially complete. We've got the little prison for the evoker. Got a nice little comment question of the video set up with our pets here. End crystals, large paintings, flower pots, including the wither roses. That's right. And yeah, guys, I think we're there. I think we're there. So the only thing, quite literally, the only thing that's left to do on this bottom floor is to decorate the walkways. Maybe we could put some little random tables here and there. Maybe put some foliage up. Maybe put up some paintings. You know, all that kind of stuff just to make the bottom part look a bit more lived in. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Anyways, guys, we're just about done for today's episode. So, as always, we're joined by Spike, and of course now, we're joined by Ollie as well, so that's awesome. So, Nathan says, hey, Python, you should finally move those Vindicators to a prison due to all the trouble they caused you. As always, love your videos. Buddy, thank you very much for the kind words. And, yeah, for the longest time, we have just had these Vindicators just sort of trapped in their little boxes here, which, to be honest, is prison enough as it is. But, yeah, we definitely need to go ahead and do something with them at the very least. And yeah, to be honest, just a prison build, I think, would probably be the best idea. So we need to probably find ourselves a large room and then just put them all in there. In fact, to be honest, this could be a good room to put them in, right? So we could like dot them around the edge and they could all pay tribute to how bad they've been. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is like a mob trap room, you know. So, I don't know. For some reason, I feel like that goes hand in hand with everything. But, yeah, anyways. I want to... Oh, my goodness. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, guys. Priority for next episode. We need to get some freaking farmer villagers up in this business. There is a lot of produce. Wow. That's insane. That's like half an hour's worth. That is literally half an hour's worth, according to my OBS, like, considering the time, you know, from finishing the project to doing, or, you know, from finishing that project to finishing this project here is about half an hour. So, yeah, that's a good amount of time and a good amount of produce. So, guys, anyways, that's going to wrap it up. Thank you very much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed today's episode, as always, a like rating goes a long, long way. Really does help out myself, the channel, and the video very, very much. Very much appreciated, guys. Like, truly, I really, really would. Hit the subscribe button and don't forget to ding that bell if you guys don't want to miss out on future Minecraft content. But for now, my friends, it is time for me to bid you farewell. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, as always. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.